Alright guys, I'm gonna make this video for everyone who's trying to get into the crypto space, who really doesn't, who really don't know what they're doing right now. Um, this video might be kind of long, but I'm gonna try to explain everything the best that I can, okay? So the first thing you guys need to know is kind of what is crypto, right? So these are all different cryptocurrencies. So these are all different coins. You can see there's a whole bunch. There's way more than 100. This is just the top 100. Each of these coins, they all have a certain purpose, okay? They all don't have the same purpose. If you want to figure out what each coin, what their purpose is, you're gonna have to dig in and do some research on it, okay? CoinMarketCap.com right here is one of these databases that can show you the current price, the changes in the percentage. I usually go here just to check out the price of the coins, okay? Just to use Bitcoin as an example, what it does is it takes the average of all the different exchanges that you can use to buy Bitcoin, okay? So if you go to markets, these are all different external exchanges, okay? So these are where people can go and buy Bitcoin. So if you look at Bitfinex, you can go here. So Bitfinex is an exchange. You can go here, you open an account. You're basically going to go in there and buy, okay? If you wanted to do, here, I'll pull up the one that I'm using, GDAX, okay? You pull up GDAX and you go to gdax.com. It's gonna log me in, I think, because I already have an account. Yeah. So this is the inside of what an exchange looks like. I'm gonna get back to this though, okay? This is gonna look a little confusing right now. So let me just get out of here. But that's what this is. Bitfinex. There's GDAX. There's Poloniex. There's hundreds of different exchanges, okay? And each exchange doesn't sell every coin that you would see here on CoinMarketCap. So if there's a specific coin you want to buy, like for example, you go to Ripple. If you go here, you go to markets, this will tell you which exchanges sells Ripple, okay? Since these are the popular coins like Ripple and Bitcoin and Litecoin, they're going to be available on a lot of the different exchanges. So if you pick one that's more rare, let's go down to the bottom. Let's see. Let's just do this last one. Like. You can see where we can buy this one at. So see, this one's only available on its own exchange, on the Like exchange. That's the only place you can buy this coin. Let's see what it's about. I didn't make an account on this. I don't even know what it is. But it looks like, yeah, they made their own exchange here. And this is where you would buy their coin. Okay. Like I said, you can read up on each one of these coins to see what they're about. That's the best way to do it. So if you want to know what Ethereum's about, I believe you can just go into maybe social. No, go to their website. See, so they've got their own website. You can just go into it, read what they're all about. If you like what they're all about, that's what people do. They buy the coin, with the belief that the company or the coin itself is going to grow. And when it grows, it goes up in value, right? So that's pretty much what all this is. There's really nothing behind these coins. It's all speculation, okay? So typically if people think the coin is going to go up in value, they're going to want to buy the coin, which is going to make the coin go up in value. Just like stocks, you can be right, you can be wrong. Okay, so this is a gamble. But in my opinion, if you buy anything in the top 50 right now, you're pretty much going to be safe. I mean, the market has its up and downs, okay, but if you guys are buying long term and just holding the coin, I'm 90% sure you're gonna make a profit there. How big of a profit, I don't know. Each coin is different, and so that's where you're gonna you decide what you want to do. If you want to buy, one of these alternative coins and hope that you see 13%. 15% gain. Some coins grow faster than others, okay? And just because you see one pop off right here doesn't mean it's always doing that, okay? So just be aware of that. Me personally, I have a lot of Litecoin. I got in at about $40 or $50, I think. Now it's like 102. I got in a little bit of Bitcoin when it was around 4,000. Now it's at 11,000. Okay, so the price goes up. Just hold on to it. Okay. What I'm doing now is I'm just trying to accumulate more Bitcoin. But you guys can do whatever you want to do. Just look into what you're trying to get into. Okay. So that alone right there is a bit of some research. If you're trying to figure out what coin, the safest and most reliable coin, I would go with Bitcoin. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin are probably the three that I would think you're safe if you're gonna buy some of that coin. Okay, the gains might not be as fast as the other coins, but if you're looking for stability and just long-term growth, those three are pretty solid. So yeah, so now that you've figured out what coin you want to get, you have to figure out what exchange you're going to use, okay? If you're just getting into this, I would probably just recommend you guys go with Bitcoin or Litecoin or Ethereum, because this is going to be the easiest way to get you guys into the crypto space here, okay? And the way you're going to get in is by going into Coinbase. Okay, you're going to create an account here. We'll log off here. Okay, so you're going to do a sign up. Put your information. This is essentially like you opening up a new bank account. Okay, they're going to ask for a lot of personal information. They're going to want to see a picture of your guys' ID, the utility statement to verify your address, and they're gonna be sending, at least for me, what they did was to verify my bank account, they made 2 small deposits where I had to verify those amounts before they would activate my bank account. They're doing all this to just basically limit fraud, and they want to make sure that you are who you say you are, and that you have access to the accounts that you're listing here. Okay, so once you sign up for that account, you're going to need to do the verification like I said earlier. After you go through all those verification steps, you should be having these wallets here: US dollar, Bitcoin, Litecoin, and Ethereum. Okay, so Coinbase deals with these three coins. As you saw earlier, there's way more coins than 3, but as far as Coinbase, they simplify it. They're taking the top 3 coins, and those are the ones you're allowed to buy here. Okay, so a little bit about Coinbase. So you can see the prices. These are current prices here. A misconception with Bitcoin is that you have to buy one Bitcoin to get into the game. That's false. You can see here I have 0.01, which is worth $121. Okay, so you don't have to own a full Bitcoin to own Bitcoin. All you need to do is put your money in, and whatever coin you have, that's how many coins you'll have. So if you can't buy a full Litecoin, you can buy half of a Litecoin for what, like $50. Okay, you don't need to buy full coins here. You can see my transactions when I send money out. I'm sending like $70, $80. Look, it's not even 0.1 Bitcoin. Okay. So that's that. If you go into the buy and sell, so you can easily buy and sell your currency here. This works for Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Litecoin. Okay. I'm just going to deal strictly with Bitcoin, but you can do everything the exact same with Ethereum and Litecoin. Okay. But just to make things simple, since everybody's asking me about Bitcoin, I'm just gonna make this about Bitcoin, okay? So you have different payment methods here. You'll see my USD wallet. This is because I initiated a deposit, but initially when you first set everything up, you're gonna have to go here to add new account. So here you're gonna either do a debit card or a bank account, okay? I recommend doing the bank account because this is where you're going to avoid paying fees. Now, if you don't care about the fees and you just want to buy, make things easy, then, you know, so be it. Go ahead. It's easy. All you got to do is add your debit card or bank account, and then I'll show you what to do after that. But either way, to add a bank account, select your bank. My bank is Patelco. They don't have it. You don't have your bank, just link it manually. Use the routing number, account number, full name on the account. Okay, checking account, savings account. Verify your bank. So when it says verify, each bank is a little different. I had some issues with Bank of America. They wanted like the online banking logins and stuff, but eventually I was able to get that to go through. As far as my bank, all I had to do was verify 2 deposits that they made on my account. Okay, so once you get your bank account verified, you can go ahead and make a purchase. If you want to add a debit card, you can. Okay, just click that, add your card. So when you first make the account, I believe the limits here are much lower than what I have here, because I've had this account open for a good while. If I make a purchase through, yeah, so yeah, I get 15,000. I believe the limit's 900 in the beginning, and I believe the limit is 500 for debit cards in the beginning. This is per week, okay? As your account gets older, or you make bigger deposits, I believe they'll raise your limits, okay? If I click here, it'll tell you. See, for me, I have to wait 23 more days and it'll open up my limit. But yeah, it says that, you know, you could apply for higher limits, but it's okay. It's every week. So, getting back to it, if you want to buy Bitcoin through this way and you don't care about the fees, let's just go ahead and use a bank account. So let's say you wanted to buy $500 worth of Bitcoin. You just put 500 there. That'll give you 0.04 Bitcoin here. You can see if you go through the bank account, they're going to take the money out of your account and your Bitcoin will be available December 12th. So it takes time. And right now is the 4th. So it's about 8 days, okay? If you want to know why, it says so right here. So, you know, basically it says it's an ACH transfer, and it's basically the bank's that take forever. You guys can read up on that if you want. All right, but if you do it this way, you do lock in the price of Bitcoin. So let's say it goes up to $12,000. If you bought it today at 11.6, but you don't get it till the 12th, and at the 12th, if it's worth $12,000, you would still get the Bitcoin at this price. Okay, so that's a good thing. That's if you think it's gonna go up. You can see the fee here. It's $7 for $500 purchase. All right, it might not seem like a lot, but if you guys are adding in, you know, more and more money every time, this $7 it adds up very quickly. So if you can do it feeless, which I'm going to show you, I would recommend that. Okay, if you do a debit card, the fee is even higher. So I got $500, 0.404 Bitcoins. If you go through a credit card, it's available instantly. So that means whatever you know, if you buy right now, they're gonna send you that Bitcoin right now. Okay, you don't have to wait. But you can see the fee. It is now $19.18. Okay. So you guys gotta figure out what you want to do there. Okay, so these are all the options that they give you. Okay. And then the next option is if you go into accounts up here, you'll have your wallets here. Okay, so once you've verified your bank account, all you gotta do, so you can see here, I have my bank account ready, and you can see my transactions here. Okay, all you need to do is just do a deposit. Click deposit. It'll, you know, here's your bank account, type in how much you want to deposit. You do like 500, hit continue. It'll give you another confirmation screen, and then what's it called, it'll tell you what day that it's going to be available. Most likely it's going to be the 12th as well as what we saw earlier. Okay, I'm not going to do that because I don't really want to put any more money from my bank account. I'm getting enough money already from the other investments, so don't really need to do that. So that's what you do. Okay, so then you're gonna have to wait. Okay, so the downfall is, let's say the price goes up to 12,000, 12,500 next week. When your money comes available, then technically you know, Bitcoin's more expensive. So you know, there's a fine line there. You got to figure out what you want to do. So me, I typically have some money available in the wallet just in case the price drops. Then I don't have to wait, you know, however many days to get the funds, and then by then the price will recover, and I don't want to have to use my credit card to buy and pay that fee. So I usually just do a deposit, and I leave a couple $100 in here just in case the price dips. I can get a little bit more Bitcoin. Yeah, so that's that. So that's why I have $600 in here. Okay, so basically I initiated a deposit. It was 500 and 200. I took out $100 earlier because I was doing another investment. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a purchase of Bitcoin right now and show you guys what to do. Okay, so this is how you buy with no fees. Alright, so remember, if you go back to buy and you do this, you're gonna have to pay a fee. Alright, $7. If you want to avoid any fees, all you're gonna do is go to GDAX, which is the exchange I showed you guys earlier. This exchange is linked directly to Coinbase. Okay, this is Coinbase's exchange, and what they do is they link it to this. They link Coinbase and GDAX together, but they make this nice pretty little interface to make things very easy for you. And because it's easy, it costs you money. Now if you want to do it yourself, you're gonna save yourself some money. So you do need to create an account, and I believe you need to take a picture of yourself. Okay. So if you create an account, let's see if it'll let me do it. I'm logged in. No, it won't let me do it. So essentially, you just have to create an account. They're gonna ask you to verify it. I believe you have to verify your face and your ID, okay, in the picture. But that's pretty easy. But once you do that, then you'll have all of these options available to you to go ahead and make a purchase, okay? So let's just fast forward. Say you verified everything just like you should. Now we have market buy. So if you do a market buy, all you have to do is the same thing, easy, put $500 in. Remember how much Bitcoin we were going to get earlier? It was 0.041. Look, now you're getting 0.042. So you're still charged a fee by using this value, but the fee is a lot less. I think it's 0.3%. Don't quote me, but it's a lot less. But there is a fee still, okay? But it makes it easy. You just put $500, place buy, it's gonna buy, you know, wherever the price is, it's gonna buy it for you. Now to be fee less, no fees at all, go into limit, and if you do a limit buy, I'm gonna explain this to you guys, but if you do a limit buy, there's no fees here, okay? So first thing you need to do, because your funds are available, you need to deposit your funds. So go here to deposit, go to Coinbase account here, because this is where your money is, right? You have $600 here. I'm gonna pull, I don't think it's gonna let me buy 100, but I'll do 100 first. Okay, so we'll do 100, because I don't really want to buy right now. This price, I feel like Bitcoin can go back down a little bit, but I just wanted to make this video for you guys, okay? So that's why I'm doing it. Here, so I have $100 here. This is the current price of Bitcoin, okay? This over here is telling you what each this is the last transactions that have occurred. So everybody who's buying Bitcoin right now, the last person who bought Bitcoin bought 1.7 Bitcoins at this price, at this time, okay? So that's all this is. This right here is showing you the graph of what the price of Bitcoin has been doing. Each tick here, I've got it in at 1 hour. You can change it to 1 minute, okay? You can change it to 5 minutes. You can do 6 hours. And if you do days, this is what it's been doing since October. Okay, so people use these charts here as strategies to see, you know, if they think it may go down, it may go up, just to see what the market's doing. Okay, so this is just what it's doing here. Down here are my open orders. I don't have any orders, but you'll see it when I make an order. This is my previous fills. You can see some of the prices. I bought it at 42, 43, 58, 61, 73, 82, and I got a little bit this morning at 11.3, so it's still cheaper than right now. But anyway, let's do this. So you can see I made my deposit. My US dollars is here. It's $100, and what you need to do is go to limit, because we're gonna do no fees here. Okay. You're gonna want to put let's see, so we're gonna do pre-fill all, because I'm just gonna buy all of it. Okay, if you don't want to, you can also put just $100 if you want, and you got to click a price. Okay, so the most recent prices are going to be right in the middle here. So if you want to just buy it right away, you can, but you can set the price cheaper. So you can see this is 11,634. If I wanted to, I can set a price down here at 11,600 and whatever, and if the market actually goes down that way, then I'll be able to get Bitcoin for cheaper. But you're gonna have to wait until the market falls that way. if it does fall that way, okay? If the price just goes up, just like it did right now, look, now it's at 11,640, my order might fall all the way down here, and then it'll take forever to fill, and it might not fill at all, okay? If it doesn't fill, you can always cancel it, that's not a problem. But you can see Bitcoin's price is going up, and that sucks because I was just about to buy it. Okay, let's try it anyway. So anyway, we're gonna pick a middle ground here. I'm just gonna go ahead and try to buy this fast. So I'm gonna do this guy right here, 11,645.99. I'm gonna do pre-fill all, and that'll automatically convert how much Bitcoin I can buy. See, that's all you need to do. The total will be $100.23. So when you're ready to buy, just hit place order. And see, now it's gonna go in here. These are my open orders, and you can see my orders right here. See, it's just waiting, right? It's waiting to be filled. Alright, and then so once enough Bitcoins get sold to where my order is filled in here, it'll say here, filled Bitcoins. And then it'll automatically go into my fills, and then the balance will go up here in my Bitcoin. Alright, so we'll just wait a little bit and see if it gets filled anytime soon. Okay, yeah, there's not much action right now. It was moving a second ago, you guys saw it. I do expect this thing to move around a little bit. There you go, it got filled. See how it disappeared right there? And then look, it says filled, right? And status is filled. And you can see in my Bitcoin, I have my Bitcoins right there. And that's all it is to it. That's how easy it is to buy on this thing without any fees. Alright, so then the next thing you want to do to actually start using your Bitcoin, you're going to do a withdrawal. So go to withdrawal, same thing, Coinbase account. Now you're going to withdraw it to your Bitcoin wallet, and you're going to withdraw the amount that you have. So I had 0.008 606.22. Withdraw funds. Bam. So if we go back into the Coinbase account, we should see it here. Yeah. See, so earlier I had $100. Now I'm at $222, and you can see transferred Bitcoin plus 0.008860622 right there for $100. Okay. So that is how you buy Bitcoin from GDAX and transfer it back over to Coinbase. Trying to debate if I just want to make this one video or if I want to split it up. Fuck it. Here, let's just keep going. So anyway, so after you transfer it back, now you have your Bitcoin available. Now you can do whatever the hell you want to do with it, right? So what I recommend you doing is definitely checking out some hardware wallets. Okay, Ledger Nano S. This is a hardware wallet, and what that means is it's like a USB. I have one. I put most of my coins in this. So this basically protects you from hackers, because you're gonna essentially transfer all of your coins, or just whatever coins you want to transfer to it. You're gonna transfer them into this. okay? And this just acts like a safe. No hacker can get to it. It's got, you know, recovery codes in case, you know, something happens to it, you lose it, everything, pin codes, authentication. I like it. It's very nice, easy to use, and I mean, I don't have to worry about someone going into my computer and you know, breaking in and stealing my coins. The downfall to this is that it is tied to this. So if you don't have this with you, there's no way you're spending your coins. Okay, so wherever you have it, that's the only time you'll be able to withdraw your coins out of this thing. So that's why I put my long-term hold coins into this, and then I have another wallet that I put on my computer for transactions that I need where I'm going to be investing that money. Okay, so this is a hardware wallet. I would recommend this one. Another wallet that you can use is a desktop wallet. So that's what I use here. I use Exodus. I just like it because it looks nice. But essentially this wallet is online or offline. If you're not online, it's still you still have access to your coins here. Okay. The downfall to this is that, let's say you need to spend your coins, you can't have access to them unless you're on the computer with this desktop wallet. Okay, so essentially, let's say I'm at school and I want to make a purchase or investment and they want payment, and I'm on my laptop. I can't make that payment until I actually go home, get on my computer, and send from here. Okay, so that's how it works. So this is also secure, just because, I mean, you can get hacked, but they're gonna have to know, you know, your passwords and whatnot. So it's a little more secure. I would not recommend you guys keep your money here in Coinbase. This is an online wallet. Okay, the reason why is because if you get hacked here, they can just go ahead and send all your coins out. Also, if Coinbase for some reason gets shut down, or if they decide to run with your coins, they have it. They have full control over your coins. So I would just take them off the minute that you get them. Okay. Because if it's on your desktop, see, these coins, no one controls it. I control these. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you guys how to transfer. Okay, because that's the next thing you need to know how to do. So each account will have its own wallet address, and these wallet addresses are unique to the accounts. Okay, no one has the same wallet address. Whenever you click for a wallet address, it's going to give it to you, and what you can do is you can copy that, so you know where you're sending your coins to. Okay, I know it sounds a little confusing, but here I'm just going to show you guys. So if I'm going to send this $222.47, right? I'm going to go into accounts and see it says send and receive. So let's say someone wants to send me Bitcoin, then I would just click receive, and see, make sure you only send Bitcoin to this address. Okay, so don't worry about this because we're not scanning anything, but this is what you need to know right there. This is my Bitcoin address. Okay, so if anybody ever wants to send me Bitcoin, they're just gonna have to send it to this address, and then it'll go into my account. Okay, and I'll show you guys how that works here. So I want to send this to my Exodus wallet to, you know, give me better protection against losing my money. So you can see I went into Bitcoin here. So this is my Bitcoin wallet, and just like Coinbase, there's a send and receive. Okay, today we're going to be receiving into the Exodus wallet. So I'm going to click receive, and it generates this wallet address. I'm just going to copy that. Okay. So then, if you see, let's say I click receive again, it's going to be the exact same address every time. Okay. So I'm going to go into Coinbase now because this is where my money is. I'm going to go to send. I'm going to paste my address in there. Okay, got a green check mark there. It tells you how much currency I have in the wallet, and I'm just going to send the maximum. Okay, you're going to see here that there is a fee to send the Bitcoin, and you're going to have to get used to that because Bitcoin does have relatively high fees. It sucks, okay, and it's slower. If you can find a way to pay for things with Litecoin, it's a lot better. The fee is pretty much almost zero, and it sends way faster. But for right now, most of the platforms that I'm investing in, they take Bitcoin. So this is the way to go. The Coinbase fee is actually pretty good compared to the Exodus fee. When I send on Exodus, it's very high. Oops. But there's a workaround there, which I can show in another video once you guys get a little bit more comfortable with how all of this works. Okay, so again, I pasted the address to my other wallet into here because that's where I'm sending my Bitcoin. I'm gonna send the maximum, or you can type out however much you want to send. You know, you can send 0.1, or not 0.1, I don't have that much. I can send 0.005, see, $58. It doesn't matter, okay, but I'm gonna send the max. Okay, it's gonna automatically subtract the fee out for me, and that's all you need to do, just verify, and always verify the address. I verify these three, and I verify these three, okay, every time. I recommend you do that because I know people who have sent it to the wrong address and their money was gone. So just be very careful. 12NCDX. Perfect. Right? So we're going to send. Oh. And always enable your two-factor authentication, guys. I use Google Authenticator. It's available on the App Store and on my Note 8. I don't know what app. It's called Google Authenticator. Let's see. There you go. Transactions on its way. So I have 3,976. Usually doesn't take very long for it to send from Coinbase, but we'll see. And then if you guys ever want to check on a transaction that you've sent, so you can see my money hasn't been received yet, right? So let's say I just want to see, you know, hey, where is my transaction? It needs to go through some confirmations, okay? Usually it needs 6 confirmations before it gets received on the other end. I know that doesn't make sense, but you'll see what I'm talking about. So if I click this, okay, well it says pending. Sometimes it'll let you go into like the blockchain and see your transactions. Lately, I'm not seeing that. I'm not seeing that link anymore, so I don't really know what's going on. But if you look at my other transactions, see it says view transaction, and you can kind of browse. I don't know what's going on here. Whatever. But anyway, once this loads, it'll show you, you know, what the transaction looks like. But essentially, see how this has confirmation 74? So that's, you know, it was completed here. Okay. And I just sent this and it's under pending and it's got 0 confirmations. So once this hits 6, usually that's when the money gets sent. Okay, and that also depends on how busy the server is. And so you can see 6+ confirmations here. That was sent 11 hours ago. It says how much I sent and what the fees were. Okay, so it's just kind of like a verification thing. But yeah, I mean, I'll kind of wait on this. It can take up to 10 minutes, even up to a half hour. I've even had it take up to a few hours before, depending on how busy the blockchain was. So it all depends. I mean, that's why they need miners, but that's a whole nother topic on its own. I'm not going to get into that because I mean, I don't really fully understand it either. So what I was going to talk about next was the ICOs that I'm investing in. But I'm going to go ahead and make another video that way, because I mean, this one's already 40 minutes, so yeah. So I'll make another video and show you guys what I'm getting into, so you can see like what I'm doing, okay? But as far as, you know, knowing how to use Coinbase, you know, I hope this helps. If you guys still have questions, just message me, and I will get back to you, try to help you guys out with whatever you need. Alright, guys.